Job tickets is a unique feature of ServiceStar. Job tickets are basically used for printing out information that you want to give to the service technician to go out to the job. Job tickets in ServiceStar can be uniquely tailored to include various aspects of material items that you would like to see on a particular job ticket. For example, gas piping might have certain type of items that you don't want to see only on the gas piping crew, whereas a roughing crew may have a whole other list of material that they used. So what I'd like to do now is to take you through job tickets and show you how to use it and what its capabilities are. The first thing you have to do is to properly set up your system. So going down to the lower left hand corner, I'll click on set up your system, and up comes a table up here. A small detour for just a second. This table shows the information that goes on your invoice. It's your company name information, email address, website, phone numbers, and etc. But it also has a header that you can provide and print out on your invoice for your specific needs, as well as it has a invoice footer that you could add to it. So going back to job tickets now, the first thing we wanted to go is job fields, and we're going to click on basically call types. And the call types here are the call types that's already been entered into the service system. For example, you can see we have rough-in, gas piping, and install equipment. And these would all be different type of job tickets depending on how you wanted to process them. So anyway, taking a look at the job tickets, basically I won't add any new ones in here since all the information is there, but I just wanted to be able to show that to you. The next thing you would go down to is look at job cost items. And in job cost items, what you have shown here is a list of various items that you want to enter. What you do is you enter them by category. This is a call type that we just looked at, and then what the item itself is, and then what its cost is. So let's enter a new item just as an example, and we'll enter it under install equipment. And let's make this, we'll make this a 20 amp fuse. And let's just say it cost $3 each. Once this information is entered into the system, then basically the system is configured and we now can go ahead and use it. If I wanted to print out job tickets for today, I would click up here on job tickets, and the calls would show up for all kinds of days. And so what I need to tell the system is that I want to look at today only, and basically all the calls that are shown for today would then be showing up here. And we have one for Sheila Smith. This is the project we were looking at earlier, and we can see that it's an install equipment, so we know that I want to print an install equipment ticket out. I can either choose to bring down a pop-down list like this and then click print, and it would print all of them out that I had for today that were called install equipment, or I could just double click on the single one and the report would then show up as I've shown it here, and then I would just go up and tell the printer to print it. As you can see from looking at the report, it has the customer information at the very top of it, and address, and any work description information that you want to give to the serviceman. It has down at the bottom of it the employee's name, the date, the start and end times, and the total hours lapse time that he's claiming for his time card type activity. In the center of it, basically it has the various items that I was showing you on the other table listed under equipment. And basically, as you can see, here's the different fuses that we've entered in. We have a 50 amp fuse, a 30 amp fuse, and I now entered in the 20 amp fuse. The idea behind this is the serviceman can take this out to the job, and as he's using these items, all he has to do is write the quantity in here. For example, I used 220 amp fuse. You just write a number 2 here, and then basically that completes it. He would then hand this into the office along with his time card information. The technician can also write any specific comments he used here that would be pertinent to the particular job. Once this information is then handed back into the office, The office then can easily go to the project that they're looking at, and they know that was Mr. Smith, so they go to Mr. Smith and they go up here to look under materials, and they can see the various materials that have been used so far on the job, and they could then enter a new item in there. Let's go for the and he wants to look at stall equipment, so all the items in their stall equipment will be here. The item that we want to enter in is to use 3 20 amp fuse, so we just click on here. We come down to quantity and we write in 3 and click total cost, so it updates the total cost, and then we add the item, and it asks if we want to enter any other items, and the answer is no. And basically we're done at this point in time. So the project is done, and the information we just entered is there. And I can see now when I come down and I look at the material section of the project, I can take a look, and here's those amp fuse that I've seen that I could take a look at and see that yes, indeed, they were entered into the project successfully. What this allows you to do then is to basically go to the project form, and basically the customer information then becomes updated through here, so that the information I entered onto the material cost is then entered in here, and the totals are recalculated, and the new margins are then generated from it, and I can actually see the impact on my job as I continually add material items and labor costs to it, and get an idea of the profitability of the job as it's proceeding. This basically is the demo that I wanted to show you on JobTickets. If you have any questions on it, please feel free to contact us and let us know, and we'll be glad to help you with it. Or if you have any other questions on any other aspects of the demo, please feel free to contact either Cave Creek Software directly or our sales representative. Thank you again for taking the time to view our demo, and we hope that we will be able to provide a service to you. Thank you.